Hello, welcome back to the King's Tutorial class. In today's class, we're looking at distance along small circles part 2. Now, before we dive into today's topic, when we're looking at distance along great circles, the first example I gave there, was a question under latitude. That is, you notice that the point A latitude value is 0, B is 0. Now, why does it not affect our equation? Because if I use the formula, for distance along small circles, I will still get this value as my answer. Okay, let's quickly go straight into today's topic. Now we said 2 times K and Q are on the parallel of latitude what 46 degrees north. As we looked at our last class, my phi equals what 46 degrees north. Now the longitude of town K is this, and the longitude of town Q is what this. So very quickly, let's say we're to draw our diagram. Now I have K as 130 degrees west. So now, and then we have what also? We have 103 degrees what west. So assuming it's also going to be in this place. Now, notice that this is more than 90 already. So, but this is still direction of west. So this is 103 degree west. Now, in which case, and this is my Q, this is my K. Very good. Now, they now said a third town P is on latitude what 46 degrees north. So if this is 0, 46 degrees north could be around this point. So that's 46 degrees what north. Now, very good. It's on longitude what 23 degree east. Now this is my east, so I can come like this and then label that's what 23 degrees what east. Okay, now looking at this now, what then do we have? How do we solve? The question says calculate the length of what the parallel of latitude 46 degrees north to the nearest what 100 kilometers. Now this question says calculate the length of the parallel of latitude, not the distance between any two points or any two towns. Now automatically this is the parallel of latitude, which is 46 degrees north. I'm to calculate the length, that is what is the circumference of this line of what latitude. Now if I calculate that of my equator, that one will be 0 by default. So it means my theta here will be what? 0 for this case. So if my theta is 0 for my equator, automatically my theta here will be what? Will be 360. Why? Because line of latitude, any line of latitude about outside my equator, I mean, by default has the value of theta as what? 360. This line of latitude is located at where? 46 degrees what? North. Okay. So it means my theta here, for this first case, I is what? 360 degrees. Find the length of what? The parallel of latitude. So I'm looking for what? The length or the circumference of what? A line of latitude, where angle at a point of the circumference is what? 360 degrees. And the formula there is what? 2 pi what? R. 2 pi R. Right? So the perimeter for my circumference of a circle, or the perimeter of a circle, or the circumference of a circle, the formula there is what? 2 pi R. Automatically I'm using that formula here to say that what circumference or perimeter is equals to what? 2 pi what? R. Remember my R is what? Big R cos what? Cos theta. Okay, big R cos phi, sorry. Cos phi. Very good. So that now becomes what? 2 times 22 over 7 times my big R is what? 6,400 cos what? Phi there is what? Phi is what? Is 46 degrees. On calculating this, you get your answer. So I'm going to have 44 times what? 6,400 cos 46 degrees all over what? All over 7. Now, what will be my answer then? Okay, so the value of my circumference here is what? 195,615.97. Now, the question says I should what? Express, this is what? In kilometers. the questions are expressed to the what, to the nearest 100 kilometers. That's unit. This is my unit, this is my tens, this is my 100. So coming from here, that becomes what, 195,600. The rest is useless. So if I calculate it very well, this will be my answer, or this should be your answer. Then this is to the nearest what, 100 kilometer. If I was using my formula also, I would have said what, theta over what, 360 times what, 2 pi what, r. In which case theta here is 360. 360 over 360 is what, is 1. 1 times this is still 2 pi r. So then you sum and get what, your answer. Now for the second one, what do I have? I'm now to calculate the distance between K and Q. Okay, so what will I first pull out there? I'll pull out my theta in this case, because my phi is still what, 46 degrees, line of latitude. So for number 2, my theta becomes what? Since it's K and Q, what are the values at those points? K is what, 130, Q is what, 103. West west, subtract 130 minus 103, that's 27. So it means my theta for number 2 question is what, 27 what, degrees. So let's use our formula and what, solve to get our distance. What do we have? We have what, distance to be equals to what, theta over 360 times what, 2 pi what, r, which is what, 27 over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7 times r, small r Jerry, 27 over 360 times what, 2 times 22 over 7 times big R cos theta. Okay, now that's what, 27 over 360 times, I've gotten this already, I've gotten it here, where we said 2 pi r is what, is this, which is this. So if this is the real value, what will I have? I'm going to have what, 195615.97. That's this over this times what, 195615.97. So whatever you get here becomes your what, your final answer in kilometers. Remember to convert to what, the nearest 100 meter. And number 3, what's the question? Number 3 question says that what, I should calculate the distance between Q and P measured along the parallel of latitude. Now in this case, to the nearest what, 10 kilometers. What will I do then? First, I'm going to get my what, theta for number 3 question, which is what, Q and P. My Q is what, 103 west. My P is 23 east. West east, I'm going to add, so that becomes 126 degrees. So it means my theta for number 3 is what, 126 degrees. Let's use the same formula to what, solve and get the answer. So coming back, theta over 360 times 2 pi r, which is equals to my distance, becomes what, d equals 126 over what, 360 times what, the same thing, 195,615.97. Whatever you get here becomes your what, answer in kilometers. After which you do what, you take it to the nearest 10 kilometers in this case. Then as simple as that.